Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about aquariums. So I got a brand new aquarium coming and it's going to be here in a couple of days. So I'm getting all set up. I've just ordered a bunch of parts, but in the meantime let's take a look at my current aquarium. As you can see, it's pretty much a complete disaster. Do however have these two clownfish that have been with me for 5 years now, and a little cordia frag I just picked up, and I haven't secured it down because that's going to go in the new aquarium whenever it gets here. So other than that, in there we've got, you know, a couple hermit crabs. I don't think I can see any of them. There's a snail back there harassing the cordia frag. There's that nearite snail on the glass. A couple of stera snails in there, a couple narcissa snails. We got two of these little micro power heads. One flows this way during the day and back the other way on at night. There's one of the hermit crabs. And there's a ball anemone in there. Tank seems to be infested with them. They are everywhere. So I have a JBJ auto top off, a little protein skimmer, filter media, stera snail, and knockoff China random LED headlight. It was off another tank I had. But yeah, so as you can see, tank is pretty bad. So it turns out this tank might not be in as bad of shape as I originally thought. So I'm going to do a deep cleaning on it and really get it to look good. But I'm starting to get the green hair algae under control. Protein skimmer's back running again. I got some Chaeto. I didn't have any of that in there. As you can see, the fish are happy. Most of the other stuff are happy. The only problem I have with this tank right now is if you can see that guy in there. There's a ball anemone in there, and they are all over the tank. Like from here down, all over the tank. Alright, so to take this thing down, we're going to have to shut the systems down one at a time. I'm going to have to turn out the skimmer, turn off the pumps, turn off the auto top off, and all that's going to take a bit. So we're going to go to time lapse. Sometimes there's just not enough buckets. So the tank has been cleaned, and I never got around to showing the result. There's the urchin I bought. Clownfish hanging out. That's what it came out looking like. I mean, obviously I still have green hair algae, but it is way less. And the cleanup crew has taken pretty good care of what's left. This snail here has not stopped bothering that Recordia frag, which I guess is fine with me because he's cleaning it off, but it just seems strange. He's been on there for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Just at the top here, these Ocelleris snails, they sit on top of this rock and just munch on the rock for weeks at a time. If we can get a look at anything else in here. There's an emerald crab in here somewhere. And I wish he'd come out and eat all this green hair algae, but he's kind of shy. And if he sees me, he'll just run and hide, or... Can't say I blame him. I have a habit of accidentally blinding him with flashlights. Huh. Hermit crab has come out of his shell. He may have even died. That's a first. He's been in there for years. Gonna have to poke him. Yep, I'd say he's dead. That's a shame. But at least it'll keep him from killing all the other snails in the tank. Well, I was gonna say that I finally arrived at a point where the snails had stopped harassing this Recordia frag. But as soon as I walk away, there they are. You think my fish are hungry? Happy to see me? Yeah, so I never gave you a night tour of the tank. I mean, this really is the only thing that glows. And I don't know how well a GoPro camera is going to catch that. Without, you know, maybe sticking it in the water. But there's the infamous hole that I first spotted a ball anemone in. And you try and grab one of the flashlights and hit him with the flashlight. I don't know if you can see that in there. But yep, there's one there. There's a bunch down here. A bunch down there. And then all the way back here, there's a metric ton of them down here. Plus a couple on the inside of the rock there. Got a dirty spot I need to clean. And let me try an experiment. I know this works somewhat, but I have different lengths of, or different wavelength flashlights. This is a purple, ultraviolet. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. If not, we'll just cut the footage. It works on that guy for sure. Yeah, it kind of opaques up the side of the dirty side of the tank there. So we got one more flashlight to try. This is a Convoy ultraviolet light. This thing is insanely bright, honestly, despite the fact that it's a wavelength that you can hardly see. But when it hits something that reacts to it, so that guy doesn't really react. But the coralline algae, basically, if you're looking to know where you've got fresh coralline algae, this will tell you. All over this rock. A nice big patch of it there. Running up the rock. Down in there. My favorite patch, I just uncovered this. Finally got it clean after I don't know how long and revealed this beautiful patch. Yeah, so that's the nighttime tour of the tank. So I finally caught the emerald crab out roaming. Clearly hasn't seen me yet because he's not running away. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. He seemed motivated to get into that corner. Oh, he must have seen me. Look at him run. Slide around the side here. See what he's going to do next. Nothing at all. Alright, so he clearly wants to climb this side of the glass. He can't climb it, but he's trying absolutely everything he can And the clownfish is certainly confused. Keeping a close eye on him. So that's it for my 24-gallon Biocube. I don't think I mentioned that before. Pardon me, Nano-Cube. It is also JBJ. Yeah, big hopes for this tank, that it's gonna stay cleaned up and it's gonna improve, and maybe I can keep the fish that are in it in there, and then the new tank over there will get different stuff. We'll see. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.